Oh, maybe, and it looks like it's not today either. All right, no, Canada. I was surprised that we were doing it, actually. All right, welcome everybody to one of your girls' last playoff games. I think we're down to 4, including this one. Today, it's your Rebels black wearing white against the Swift Current Wildcats wearing dark. Out to start this period off, we're gonna have the line of Sumners, Alexander, and Kovacs, along with Johnson and Ryu on D. Of course, as usual, between the pipes, we got Goral. All right, Johnson gonna flip that back to the corner for her D partner, Ryu. Rebels looking to get it out. All right, Johnson gonna bring it out of the zone. All right, she's gonna be the first one there for it. Just comes off her stick behind the net. Very quick Peyton Krupski out. We're gonna have her sister and Lexa Sitch join the team as well. All right, Brooklyn, I'm sorry, gonna pick it up. She's gonna wheel right through a number of people here. Some of these Swift girls play spring with Krupskis. So they're well aware of what can happen when they wind up. Oh, no icing. The lines person slowed it down. All right, Krupski gonna get that up to Regal. Regal's out with her D partner, Thack. All right, puck gonna come out of the Swift zone. Go all the way down. No icing though. I think somebody touched it. Thack gonna be the first one with it. Thack gets that to Sitch, who's gonna get that up to Duchak. Oh, Duchak would have been gone. A little far for her. Regal gonna take it behind Goral. She's gonna look to set something up. All right, Regal with it still, gets it over to Duchak. A little high for her. Swift gonna send that on net. Goral gonna steer that to the side. We got Olenek and Perot out to finish this line off with Duchak. All right, Regal gonna get that up to Duchak, but she's gonna have that sent back down. Are you needed already? Oh, man. All right, Duchak gonna chase that down the ice. No icing, it looks like, though. Duchak has it knocked away from her. Olenek's gonna chase. McPherson steps up. She's gonna knock that back in. We got Sumners out right now as well, and College Ajax. In comes Alexander. Olenek's still out. She's looking for the opportunity to change. There's been an injury on the Swift side already. There's a parent doctor on that team, and she came by and said there's been an injury already, so hopefully whoever that is fine. All right, give me a thumbs up if I'm too zoomed in here. All right, Swift looking to get it out. It's going to come to College Ajax. She's going to send that back to Sumners, who's going to chip that to Alexander. Back to Sumners. Sumners is going to send that in. If this is all right, someone give me a thumbs up. I'm assuming you're watching, Sheila. All right. We're going to have Swift bring it in the zone. Krupski right there. Other Krupski comes to help out. College Ajax in the corner. All right, Krupski looking to get it up. She's using her feet, and she kicks it up. Oh, she had Sitch with her. All right, that's going to come down into the corner. Johnson's got to hustle. She does. Going to get that around the net to her D partner, Ryu. Ryu looks to get that up to Peyton Krupski. It gets just past her, though. Haven't had too many chances. Either way, your Rebels looking to get on the board here first, if they can. All tied up at nothing so far. All right, Peyton Krupski, she's going to pick it up. Gonna go down the ice with it. She's gonna send it down. She wants a change. We're gonna have the Duchak, Perot, Olenek line out, along with Thack and Regal on D. Swift does a good job getting it out, but that's gonna be slowed down by Duchak. She has it knocked off of her stick. All right, puck gonna go down behind the net. Thack gonna pick it up and send it back for her D partner, Regal. All right, puck comes up to Duchak. She's got it knocked away. Swift doing a good job holding the line today. All right, Thack looking to get that up. She gets that up to Olenek, who's going to chip it up to Duchak. She's going to pick it. Duchak going to send that in. Doesn't look like icing. All right, they're looking to get it out. Puck's going to come to Regal. Regal's going to send that through. Oh, Duchak is right there. Swift doing a good job looking to get it out. Rebels going to send that back in. We've got Sumners, Alexander, and Kovacs on their way out, along with College Ajax and McPherson. All right, Kovacs does a good job knocking that away from Weinbender for Swift. All right, puck to Alexander. Oh, she's got a dark jersey all over her right away, though. All right, Sumner's going to come away with it. She sends it down for the dump and chase for Kovacs and Alexander. Yeah, I was just thinking there hasn't been a whistle yet this game, and there hasn't been. We've been 5 minutes in so far, and there has not been a whistle. All right, Swift going to fire that well wide of the net. It's been a fast-paced game so far. They're looking for the wraparound. Comes out front though. Swift gonna go up 1-0. That's been the first whistle of the game, folks. 14:53 into this, or left in this first period, and that's your first whistle. And Swift gonna go on top. Rebound came out front, and Swift is there to put it in. All right, Krupski and Sitch looking to get that one back for your girls, along with Ryu and Johnson. All right, puck gonna go from Krupski. Oh. All right, Ryu steps up and does an excellent job keeping it in the zone. All right, who's that? Ryu's gonna send that towards the net. All right, Johnson's gonna pick that up. All right, Sitch gonna get that over. Everybody good?
You can't get into those things. Like, you cannot get in the box.
Oh, we have to come out. Oh, jeez. And there was no whistle, of course, until the goal. Oh. All right, Duchak's gonna pick it up. She's gonna make a move. It comes off of her stick, though. She's got Olenek and Perot coming in. Perot comes in to help out there. Thak gonna step up to make sure it doesn't get past her. Rebels looking to tie it up, down 1-0, 13:48 left in this first period. Lots of time left. That's going to be icing. Not even going to turn my camera. Oh, wait. Yep. Oh, changing on that. Face off. Going to be in front of the Swift goalie. What a good fast-paced game it's been so far. All right, Perot gonna take the face-off. She wins that to Duchak. Oh, Duchak couldn't get a good shot off, though. Oh, geez, Olenek being pushed around in the crease. All right, Duchak, she's hustling back. She does a good job knocking it away from her. Puck's gonna go back into the Rebel zone. All right, Thak gonna bring it in. She's gonna send that down. Olenek's gonna go chase. Oh, Rebels almost picked that one off. All right, puck's knocked away. Swift horribly offside. We're gonna have a face-off right in front of the Rebels bench. Gonna have Kovacs, Alexander, and Sumners out, along with College Ajax and McPherson on D. All right, Sumner is going to take the face-off. That puck's pushed forward. Kovacs is chasing. All right, McPherson steps up, tries to knock it away from her. All right, McPherson with it. She gets that to Alexander. It comes past her, though. Oh, Sumner's battling hard. Swift going to send that back in. College Ajax looking for someone to get it to. She's got Kovacs. It comes off of her stick. She's going to chip it forward, though. Kovacs sends it on net. She's hauled down. All right, Alexander chasing. We got Brooklyn Krupski out. Kovacs wants a change, so Sitch is going to come out. McPherson steps up. She doesn't let it go any farther. All right, puck going to just come out of the zone, but Krupski's there to pick it up. Krupski gonna fire that on net. Big rebound, no Rebels there though. We were changing, I believe. All right, puck gonna come out of the zone. They're gonna flip it back in. 12 minutes left in this first period. Your Rebels down by 1 goal. That was the first whistle of this period. Oh, Krupski's gonna pick that one up. Peyton with it. She fires it. Oh, just wide of the net. Johnson steps up to keep it in the zone. She's gonna send that back for Peyton. Peyton's gonna hustle. All right, Johnson's gonna do a good job. She sends that in. Couple fresh Rebels coming out. Duchak and Olenek. Brooklyn Krupski gonna change too. All right, puck gonna go over to Ryu. She shovels that up. Nobody was there yet though. Oh, Duchak almost picked that one up. Yikes, we were close to being too many, but we weren't. All right, Duchak's gonna pick it up. She's gonna fire that on net, so maybe there's a rebound for her girls. All right, Thack does a great job. We're gonna have icing here, it looks like. So face-off gonna be right in front of the Swift goalie. We're gonna have Alexander and Kovacs along with Sumner's out. Thack and Regal on D. 10:55 left in this first period. Your Rebels down by a goal. 1-0 so far. Rebels looking to get on the board here. Haven't had too many quality shots yet for these girls. All right, couple white jerseys, couple dark jerseys in the corner. Swift looking to get it out of the zone. Regal, she steps up. She does a good job dumping that back in. Kovacs makes a couple moves. Comes off of her stick. She's knocked down. Here comes a Rebels power play, folks. I assume we're going to have the Krupski-Sitch line along with Thack and Regal, I'm thinking. They're out already. Looks like it. Rebels looking to get on the board for this power play. Rebels looking to stay out of the box this game. Lots of penalty trouble lately. All right, Thack gonna get that back to Brooklyn Krupski. I gotta reposition here. I got a terrible shot. Ooh. Sorry. All right, Swift looking to get it out. Thack's gonna stop it. Oh, it gets just past her. She's gonna get that back to Regal. All right, Regal looking to get it to somebody. She's got to do a little bit of a reset. All right, Regal gonna get that up to Brooklyn Krupski. It's flipped up though. A little hard to handle. All right, Regal with it still. She's gonna get that over to Sitch. We got 1:20 left in our power play. Sitch brings it in. Sitch just shovels it back into the zone. All right, that's gonna come down the ice. Rebels struggling to get something going on this power play. Back looking to start it maybe. All right, puck gonna go into the Swift zone. That's picked up by a Swift defender. She's gonna look to get it all the way down the ice, and she does. 52 seconds left in this Rebels power play. All right, Johnson's gonna bring it out of the zone. She does a good job with it. Johnson gonna bring it in. It's her dad's birthday today. He'd like nothing more than a birthday goal. And a Rebels win. Back to College Ajax. College Ajax sends that through. Oh, and their goalie does a good job covering it up. 29 seconds left in your Rebels power play. Down by a goal. 1-0 Swift. 9:04 left in this period. First period, I should say. All right, Sumner's, Kovacs, and Duchak, along with Johnson and College Ajax on D. For the next 25 seconds, looking to set something up. Oh. Puck comes out of the Rebels zone. Johnson's got a hustle, and she does. That's fired well wide of the net. Rebels not looking for a shorthanded goal here, that's for sure, out of Swift. All right, puck gonna go down the ice. We're gonna have, oh my goodness. Sorry, she fired it right into the goalie, or right into the ref before. Poor ref. All right, we've got Who do we have out here? All right, we've got Ryu. Oh, Alexander sends that right back into the zone. Okay, we've got Ryu and College Ajax along with, not College Ajax, I'm sorry, McPherson, Perot and Olenek. All right, Peyton Krupski gonna come out. Regal's gonna pick that up. She's gonna fire that in. Gonna get the lines back together. Sitch and Brooklyn Krupski gonna come out now as well. All right, Peyton battling behind the net. Sitch is there too. All right, puck gonna come to Peyton. Oh, geez. What's that all about? Yikes. All right, Regal's gonna send that in. Oh, it's deflected just wide of the net. All right, whoever that is looking to get it to Thack. Thack holds the line. She sends it right back in. We're offside, though, it looks like. All right, Swift looking to bring it in the zone. They are horribly offside. Yikes, that's waved off, though. Just one penalty so far this game, which has been to Swift. All right, Regal battling. Krupski coming to help her out. Oh, it's pushed out to Peyton. All right, Peyton's gonna bring it out. She's clearly tripped. Nothing, no call there though. All right, College Ajax gonna pick it up. She's got a lane, they're changing. She's gonna bring it in. College Ajax fires it and their goalie makes a good blocker save to keep it out of the back of the net. Rebels looking for the equalizer. All right, Swift gonna bring it down into the Rebel zone. College Ajax does a great job knocking it off. Alexander gets it out of the zone. All right, Swift looking to bring it back. She's gonna fire that and Goral gonna pick that out of midair, keep it out of the net. All right, face-off gonna be in front of Goral. Perot is gonna have take it. All right, ooh, that can go wide of the net. A little bit of a scrum. Ooh, Duchek comes flying in. All right, Perot that's Ryu battling for it. All right, Johnson looking to get it out. She sees Duchek. She's gonna get it to Duchek. Duchek makes a move. She's gonna fire that in so Olenek can chase it. She's gonna go behind the net. Oh, Perot's gonna pick that up. Oh, couldn't get a pass out front. Duchek waiting for it. She can pick that top corner if it comes out to her, that's for sure. All right, Ryu and not Johnson. Duchek do a really good job. All right, we're gonna have Krupski, Sitch, Regal, and Thack come out. 5:37 left in this first period. Your Rebels down by a goal. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off. All right, Peyton gonna come away with it. She shovels that towards the net. Gonna go just past the goalie. She wisely lets it go past. All right, Krupski's coming into your living room here. All right, Krupski to Krupski. She makes a move. Sitch is right there. Oh, fires it a little wide of the net. A good job by Sitch. In the right spot at the right time. Speaking of right spot at the right time, Sitch with it now. She does a good job trying to get it over to Regal, but that's intercepted. Puck's gonna come across. Thack's gonna wheel in with it. She has an excellent shot when she gets the opportunity. All right, Sumners comes cruising in. Brooklyn must have changed. Oh my goodness, who has us here? All right, Beidou, they're gonna come away with that. All right, Sitch. We were offside. Oh my goodness. All right, Sumner's gonna flip it back in. 4:30 left in this period. Rebels down by a goal. Oh my goodness, that could be trouble. All right, Sumners picks that up. She gets it over to Alexander. Oh, puck back to College Ajax. College Ajax gonna make a move. She's gonna try and fire it in there. She gets a good shot off there. That's deflected away from the net, though. We got McPherson and College Ajax on D. Puck gonna go down into the zone. College Ajax looks to pick it off. It comes off of her stick. Sumner's gonna get that up to Alexander, and that is picked off by someone coming right in. Goral's gonna scoop it up. .356 left in this first period. Swift Current up over your Rebels 1-0. Perot gonna take the face off in front of Goral. All right, that's gonna be one over to, I'm not sure who had that. All right, Perot looking to get in the way of this play. She does a good job. Olenek being a bother. She's gonna knock it away. Oh. All right, Swift looking to set something up. Rebels looking to get it the heck out of this zone. All right, gonna go back behind the net. Perot looking to pick it up, but that's picked up by a Swift Current player. All right, Duchak looking to break up that play. Olenek there as well. I can't see what's happening, and I know it stayed out of the net. That's all I knew. All right, Olenek looking to get it out. It's picked up by the D. All right, that's going to be fired wide of Goral. Rebels have, this has been a long shift so far. Oh, get it out. Oh my goodness, girls. All right, Ryu going to get that over for Johnson. Johnson gets that over. Olenek's going to do a good job sending it in so that her three, that is not icing. No icing. All right, we're going to have Krupski, Sitch, Fack, and Regal come out. Swift gonna bring it into the zone. They were offside there. Face off gonna be right in front of the Rebels bench. 2:37 left in this first period. Rebels down by a goal. Rebels would like to go into this intermission tied up or up by one even, but gotta get some chances on net. Haven't had too many quality opportunities yet. All right, that's one over to Thack. Thack looking to get it out of the zone, and she does. Ooh, Sitch is gonna pick it up. She's gonna send that back down into the Rebels or into the Swift zone. Stops behind the goalie. All right, Swift looking to get it out. We're gonna do the D-to-D pass up to the forward. All right, Krupski chasing, doing a good job. All right, nobody coming with the Swift player. Regal's gonna pick it up. Right, Regal flips that up. Hard to handle for Krupski, though. Puck behind the net again. Regal gonna get that up. All right, Sitch with the beauty of a pass over to Peyton. Peyton's gonna take it in. She makes a spin move. She was on her own, though. We had some changing happening. Puck gonna come down into our zone. College Ajax looking to be the first one. College Ajax gonna pick it up. She's winding up. She's clearly hauled down. No. Nothing there, though. All right, Rebels gonna send it back in. College Ajax, she's gonna hustle. She does a good job tying her up, even though the other girl's laying on the ice right now. All right, Sumner's gonna step in to knock it away. Goral, pick that one out of midair. All right, Sumner's going to take the face-off right in front of Goral. Swift coming away with it. Alexander hustling to get it out of the zone, though. She does get it out. It gets just past her players, though. Olenek on her way out for Kovacs. Oh, Swift looking to set something up. That's picked up by Sumners. She looks to get it out. It's past Alexander. All right, go, Mila. College Ajax, she's going to take it up. She gets it up to Olenek. Olenek's going to take it in. She fires that towards the net. Goalie steers it to the side. She was looking for the big rebound for Duchak, who was coming in hot too. 37 seconds left in this first period. Ooh, lots happening there. I can't tell what, but I can hear it. All right, puck does come out. Swift looking to keep it or to get it out. Oh, what a good job by Ryu. Oh, it just comes off a Duchek's stick. Oh, come on, girls. Oh, and it goes. Oh, Duchek's going to pick it up. She fires that towards the net a little wide. Couldn't get a good shot off. 8 seconds left in this period. Swift going to bring it out of the zone. Johnson does a good job knocking it away from her, slowing her up. All right, that's going to be the end of the first period, folks. Your Rebels going to go into the dressing room down 1-0. I'm going to put you on mute. All right, everybody, here we go. Period number 2. Your Rebels black wearing white taking on the Swift Current Wildcats. Rebels down by a goal, down 1-0. Swift scored, what would it have been? It was just like 5 minutes in to the first period. It was the first whistle of the game, actually. All right, out to start this period off, we've got McPherson and College Ajax, along with the line of Perot, Duchak, and Olenek. Right, oh, College Ajax breaks up that play. Oh, Perot with it. She gets that over to Olenek. Oh, someone was coming right out of the box, though, there to interfere with it. All right, College Ajax looking to get it up. She gets a nice pass over to Duchak. Duchak's looking for Olenek. It's up in the air, though. Duchak's going to knock that away. Olenek going to chase. All right, College Ajax going to pick it up. She should just go in herself, and she's going to. She shovels it down so that all your Rebels can change. We're going to have Regal and Thack along with Krupski and Sitch out. Krupski going to break up that play. All right, Swift bringing it down the ice. Thack looking to cut her off, though. Ooh. All right. And then that's going to put Swift up 2-0. 18:48 into this second period. Weinbender going to go on a breakaway and score. Your Rebels like the uphill battle. All right, Brooklyn Krupski going to take the face off. All right, Swift going to come away with it. All right, puck going to be dumped into the Swift zone. Going to go behind the net. Peyton looking to be the first one there, and she is. She's looking to get it out front. Sitch comes to help her out. Sitch with it in the feet. Oh, out front. No, Rebels couldn't get their stick on it, though. All right, Regal going to send that back in. She does a good job making sure it's her girls aren't offside. All right, Swift looking to get it out. Regal keeps it in. All right, Sitch hustling. Peyton comes to help her out. All right. Ooh, all right, head contact penalty coming up to Swift. So we're going to have a power play for your Rebels. I don't know if that's going to be 2 or 4 here. That's a 2-minute head contact. So we're going to have Kovacs, Sumners, Duchak, along with College Ajax and Johnson out. This is your Rebels' second power play. Weren't able to connect on the first one. Oh, College Ajax sends that through. Their goalie makes a good save. A nice shot by College Ajax. She could do that again and put it in the net. I got a real good sight line. Oh my God. All right, Sumner's going to take the face off again. Kovacs looking to be the first one there. It comes out front. All right, Duchak's going to pick it up. She's going to turn around and... Yeah! Woo! Sadie Duchak comes from beside the net, and she's going to put it in. 15 seconds into your Rebels power play. Duchak going to find that low corner. All right, Rebels looking to keep that going with Krupski, Sitch, along with Thack and Ryu out. What a nice goal by Duchak. Put your Rebels within 1. Swift still up 2-1. 2 goals coming in this, 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this first period. Swift up 2-0, now 2-1. All right, Swift gonna bring it into the zone. That's gonna be knocked away by Sitch. Thack's gonna pick it up. She's gonna send that down. That's gonna be icing though, so we're gonna have face off in front of Goro. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off right in front of Goro. All right, Thack looking to pick it up. All right, Peyton gonna get that up to Sitch. Ooh, that's a high stick. Peyton gonna knock it down. Oh, Swift gonna send it into the corner. Oh my goodness. Swift with the wraparound. Rebels do a good job keeping it out. All right, Krupski gonna pick it up. Here goes Peyton with it. Peyton with a good pass over to Sitch. All right, Sitch being interfered with a little bit to get to the puck. All right, Krupski gonna pick it up. She's gonna, oh, yeah! Oh my God! Krupski to Krupski, and just like that, your Rebels gonna tie it up. Holy shit, go back and watch that again. Yikes! What a goal from Peyton. Oh my God. Beauty of a goal to tie it up for your Rebels. 3 goals coming in this less than 4 minutes of the second period. Swift with the first one. Rebels with a quick 2 to tie it up. 2-2. Whew. All right, Kovacs is going to come away with it. Oh, Alexander picks it up. She's going to put that on net. Oh, their goalie she stops it, but it just goes over her. All right, Regal going to step up. She's going to make a play. All right. Swift going to send it in. Hopefully those 2 goals rejuvenate your Rebels. Started off that first period a little slow. Oh, Sumners has it come off her stick. She picks it up, but they're going to send that back in. All right, Johnson, the first one there. Sumners comes to help her out. Sumners gets that up to Kovacs. Kovacs with a nice pass to Alexander. That's going to go right on the goalie, though, so she's going to cover it up. So we're going to have Perot, Olenek, and Duchak out, along with McPherson and College Ajax. All right, puck comes on net. Olenek's right there. Oh, couldn't quite put it in. Oh, Rebels trying. Oh, it comes out. Oh, Olenek's pass goes through a couple Rebels sticks down. Nice. So College Ajax gonna pick it up. Ooh, she's gonna take it. Rebels with another chance there. Oh my goodness, College Ajax has a dark jersey all over her to Duchak. Duchak's looking to get it up to Perot, but she's got a Swift player tying her up. I don't know what's happening. I can't see. I can see now that College Ajax has it come off of her stick. I closed my eyes for a second. All right, puck comes out of the zone. All right, Swift gonna go to the power play, it looks like. I'm not sure who's going to the box. Maybe College Ajax. Sorry, I was wrong. Rebels to the power play, Swift to the box. All right, Rebels looking to take advantage. This is their 3rd power play of the game. Scored on the 2nd one. Duchak put it in. All right, we're going to have Brooklyn, Peyton, Sitch, along with Regal and Thack out, looking for your Rebels to go ahead here. All right, beautiful win over to Thack. Thack gonna take it. She's gonna get that to Regal. Regal's gonna get that over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn gonna get that. Oh, just gets past Thack. Regal's got to hustle, and she does. She's gonna get that over to her D partner, Thack. Thack gonna bring it in. She has a beautiful shot when she gets the opportunity. Oh my God! No kidding. All right, Rebels gonna go to the 5-on-3 here in a second. Holy crap. All right, Thack gonna pick it up. All right, Swift looking at, all right, Rebels gonna have a 5-on-3 here after a monster hit. Yikes. All right, we're gonna have Johnson and College Ajax out on D, along with Duchak, Kovacs, and Sumners. All right, 1:20 left in your Rebels' first power play. 2 minutes left in the second power play. 5-on-3 here for a little bit. All right, Duchak's gonna get that over for Johnson. Johnson sees a lane. Oh. All right, Kovacs gonna go to the box. Well, that made real quick work of the 5-on-3. All right, so we're going to have College Jack and Johnson out with both Krupskis. We're going to have a 4-on-3 here for a little bit. 1:14 left in the first penalty to Swift. 1:54 left in their second penalty. 2 minutes to Kovacs for, I'm thinking might have been cross-checking, but I'm not sure. All right, Johnson looking to get it out of the zone, and she does. She has a Wildcat all over her. All right, they're going to flip that out. Face-off going to be right in front of the Rebels bench. Oh, no, sorry. Face-off in front of the Swift goalie. 1:02 left in the 4-on-3. All right, puck going to come back to College Ajax. College Ajax going to get that back for Johnson. Johnson fires it through. Loose puck. Rebels can't get a hold of it. All right, Swift only has 3 out right now, or only has 3 on. All right, who is this? She's going to wind right up. This is College Ajax going to take it in. She's going to do a good job dropping that for Peyton. Swift going to send it down the ice. All right, Goral going to slow that up for Johnson. 32 seconds left in our 4-on-3. All right, Johnson going to take it up. She's going to get that over to Peyton. Peyton's going to take it in. Peyton fires it in, and their goalie makes a good save. Oh, I mean, she didn't know where it was. Johnson right on the doorstep. All right, we're going to have Sitch and all right, we're going to have Sitch along with Duchak. Duchak has our first goal of the game with Regal and Thack out. Nice win from Sitch. Over to Regal. Regal's going to get that over to Thack. Thack going to fire that through. Oh, doesn't connect in the net though. 10 seconds left in the 4-on-3, and then we're going to have a 4. Oh, Thack just passed the net. Then we're going to have a 4-on-4, and then Swift is going to have a power play. All right, we got some 4-on-4 action happening here, and their goalie's going to keep it out of the net. All right, Krupski and Krupski out along with Thack and Regal. All right, so we got some 4-on-4 action happening here for a little bit. Krupskis love that open ice. All right, Allie Regal gonna be the first one there. She's gonna look to get it to somebody. She's got Brooklyn. Oh no, Brooklyn had people all over her. All right, Regal gonna bring it up herself. Send it into the zone. 14 seconds left in there. Jesus. Rebels got to stay out of the box here. All right, looks like Regal to the box for 2. All right, we got a 4-on-3 here for a little bit, folks. Rebels, the power play trouble. 13 seconds left in the first penalty. 2 Rebels to Kovacs. All right, got a 5-on-3 here for a couple minutes. Oh, what an opportune bounce it took there. All right, out comes Kovacs. Oh, Goral's gonna cover that up. All right, Sumner is going to take the face-off. Oh. Oh, you have a penalty. Oh, God. All right, sorry, Swift got a penalty. I had no idea what was happening or why it was coming down the ice here. I'm not sure what happened. All right, so we got 4-on-4 for the next 1:32, it looks like. All right, puck gets just past McPherson. She's going to go battle for it, though. All right, Kovacs is going to pick it up. Here comes Kovacs down the ice with it. Kovacs going to fire that on net, and their goalie's going to scoop it up. All right, we're going to have Olenek and Alexander come out along with Dak and Ryu. 1:14 left in your Rebels penalty. 1:33 left in their penalty. So 4-on-4 for 1:14. All right, Olenek going to win that back over to Ryu. Ryu is going to send that back into the zone. Thak's going to chip it. Oh. All right, Swift looking to get it out of the zone. Thak going to step up. Oh, she fires that back in. Olenek hustling. She's got Olenek, or she's got Alexander right out front. Sorry. All right, Swift looking to get it out of the zone. They do get it out. All right, they're going to send that into the corner. Regal's going to be on her way out here in 44 seconds. Puck comes to Ryu. Ryu gets that to Alexander. A little too far. Looks like we have icing. Face-off going to be in front of Goral. Lots of penalty trouble on both sides today here. 11:23 left in this period. We're all tied up at 2 in the second period. 3 goals have been scored this period. 3 goals were scored in under 4 minutes. All right, Thak looking to get it up. She chips that up for Olenek. Gets just past the defender. Olenek is hustling. She's interfered with. All right, Alexander chasing. All right, Swift looking to get it out of the zone. All right, Alexander's going to change. Out comes Perot. Ooh. All right, puck comes over. They're going to fire that through. Goral makes a good save. All right, we're going to have Duchak come out with Perot, I believe. And we've got Ryu and Johnson on D. Oh, sorry, Duchak and Sitch out. I'm sorry. Just 1 D on. Regal's going to come out in 2 seconds. All right. Oh. All right. Regal was right there if we would have been able to get it out. All right. Johnson looking to get out of the zone. Oh, she takes a tumble. She's still whacking away at it, though. Your Rebels on a power play for 3 more seconds. All right. Everybody finally full strength. All right. Nice pass up the ice to Perot. Perot going to take it up. She's going to, try and send it in. All right, Sitch does a good job making sure everybody gets back on side. All right, puck going to come to Regal. She's going to chip that in for Duchak. Duchak has your first goal of the game for your Rebels. Whoa! Oh, my God, sorry. You probably couldn't see that. Holy crap! Duchak making that water bottle jump. What a nice goal from Sadie Duchak, putting your Rebels up 3-2. All right, Peyton, Brooklyn, and Sitch out, along with Regal and Johnson. Everybody to full strength, finally, both teams. All right, 10 minutes left in this second period. All right, Krupski going to push that in. All right, Swift looking to set something up. That goes back into the zone. Rebels were offside, though. All right, Goral going to make a good save. Oh, Goral gonna pick that one out of midair. Keeping it out of the back of the net. We're gonna have Kovacs, Alexander, and Sumner's come out along with College Ajax and McPherson. All right, Sumner's going to take the face off. Wow, puck in the skates. Yikes. Oh, Alexander looking to get it out. Oh, her reach wasn't quite long enough. All right, Alexander looking to get it out. All right, Sumner's chasing. Oh, Kovacs takes a tumble. Seems to be that funny spot on the ice a few of our girls have, I noticed. I can't see. Okay, this lines person's in my way. All right, McPherson steps up. Rebels looking to get it out of the zone here. Oh my goodness, don't just let her walk in like that. Oh. All right, Kovacs with it over to Alexander. She chips that up to the other team, unfortunately. All right, out comes Olenek. Oh, they're offside. Face off going to be right in front of the Swift bench. 8:43 left in the second period. Your Rebels up 3-2. Thanks to Duchak. Krupski to Krupski for the second one, and Duchak with the third. All right, Perot going to take the face off. She's, it's going to go over to Swift, I should say, sorry. All right, Thack gets that over to Ryu. Rebels had a little bit of penalty trouble, so the D-pairing and lines are, I think, back to good now. All right, Olenek looking to get it up, and she does get it out of the zone. Duchak hustling. Puck's going to come back. Swift going to fire that in. Ryu's going to have to hustle, and she does to be the first one there. All right, puck to Thack. Thack looks to get it up to Olenek. Not quite far enough, though. All right, puck's going to go back into the zone. Duchak calling for it. All right, Duchak's going to pick it up. She's going to send that in. Olenek going to go to chase. Oops, all right. All right, puck. Oh, geez. Oh, and the skates for Krupski. Gonna go behind the net for Olenek. Oh, can Brooklyn be the first one there? Oh, she knocks it away, though. Oh, my goodness, puck and feet. Olenek wanted a change. She'd been out for a while. All right, we're gonna have Regal come out on D as well. Oh, my goodness. All right, Krupski fires it in there. Goalie makes a good save. Good job by the Swift defender to get it out from in front. All right, here comes Swift. Got to get through Johnson. Johnson forced her to pass it up. Johnson going to get that over for Regal. Regal back to Johnson. Looking to get that up to Sitch. Oh, Sitch has a couple dark jerseys all over her. Puck does come out of the zone. All right, Krupski's going to pick it up. Here goes Peyton with it. Peyton going to wheel around her. Oh, Peyton does a great job. Can't quite put it in, though. Our goalie makes a good save. All right, puck going to come down the ice. I don't think we're going to have icing. I guess we do. All right, Kovacs, Sumners, and Alexander coming out. Gonna have College Ajax and McPherson on D. 6:52 left in the second period. Your Rebels up 3-2. Alexander with a good shot on net. Their goalie makes an excellent save. All right, College Ajax goes for the shot. Can't get a good shot off, though. Puck behind the net. Kovacs is hustling. All right, McPherson steps up to not let it go past her. D doing a good job keeping it in on the line. All right, puck gonna go behind the net. Alexander chasing. Kovacs comes to help her out. Sumner's waiting for that puck to come out front for her. College Ajax with it. Oh, okay, puck gonna go, where is it? College Ajax breaks up that play. Oh, College Ajax gonna send that back for Sumners. We are horribly offside though, because we're changing. Kovacs wasn't sure what was happening, so she didn't come off. All right, Sumner's with it. She's gonna get that up to Olenek, a little far for her. Olenek gonna chase. Alexander wants a change, so Duchak's gonna come out. Ooh, Goral with the big save. Duchak and Olenek waiting out front. Ooh, come on. Oh, Sumner's right there. She's been out for a little bit, though. She must be tired. Here comes Duchak. She's gonna, oh, that's fired wildly. Nobody there, though. All right, Perot with it. Oh, shoot, Perot couldn't get a good shot. All right, Ryu gonna take it in. She gets a shot. Oh, just past the net. All right, Olenek looking to get that out front. She sends that behind the net. Ryu gonna step up. Perot goes to cover the D spot. Oh, Rebels getting a penalty, it looks like. Might be Duchak, I feel like. Okay, well, only because she was there. That's why I say that. All right. Power play going for Swift. Duchak to the box for 2. .449 left in the second period. We're going to have Regal and Johnson along with the Krupski girls to try and kill this 2 minutes. Maybe a short-handed goal. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Those are always nice. Oh, get out of the way, lines person. All right, Johnson battling hard in there. All right, Swift looking to set something up. Krupski's going to break up that play, though. Here goes Peyton. Oh, geez, where's that call on that? All right, Brooklyn comes to help her out. She's going to send that down into the zone. Puck behind the net. Both Krupski's going to wait. Break up that play. Goodness, those two. All right, Krups. Peyton just going through everybody. All right, Swift looking to set something up. Rebels looking to stop it. Sitch comes out too. Swift offside. Face-off going to be right in front of the Swift bench. Ooh, yikes. All right, we're going to have Kovacs and Sumners along with McPherson and College Ajax out. All right, Swift going to come away with it. They're going to get it into the Rebel zone. Just over a minute left in your Rebels penalty to Duchak. Puck going to go behind the net. Their goalie's going to stop it. All right, Sitch chasing. Oh, play going to come to College. Oh, College Ajax hasn't come off her stick. She's still going to backhand it. Oh. All right, that puck's flipped just past the net. Right, Swift still on the power play, looking to get something going. Sorry, you can barely see Maddie, I think here. Woo! That hit the post, as you could probably hear. Oh, God, this linesman is in my way. All right, Rebels looking to get it out. Swift looking to keep it in. She's going to make a couple moves. Puck goes over. 5 seconds left in your Rebels penalty. All right, McPherson going to send that. Oh, they did a good job keeping it in the zone. Your Rebels kill that power play. All right, College Ajax. She's going to get that over to Olenek. A little far for her. All right, face-off going to be in front of Gorel. All right, face-off in front of Gorel. Sitch is going to take that. 2:36, I'm sorry, left in this second period. Your Rebels up 3-2. All right, Swift looking to set something up. That's going to come through. That's blocked by somebody. I don't care who. All right, College Ajax going to pick it up. She's going to go down the ice with it. She's got Duchak coming with her. And Olenek. Oh, College Ajax stays in the play still. Swift looking to get it out. Got to get through College Ajax, though, who's going to knock that puck away. Oh, shoot. All right, puck comes into the zone. Only got one D, but Duchak to the box. She just got out, and she's on her way back in. All right, out to try and kill this penalty. We're gonna have Sumners, Alexander, who? Oh, Thak and Ryu, Andy. All right. Sorry, you know I like to be a little quiet when I'm stressed out. Girl, gonna make a good save. All right, Thak gonna do a good job killing a little bit of time here. She's doing a great job. All right, Thak gonna break up that play. Oh, come on, get it out, Lydia. All right, Ryu's gonna get it out. They do a good job not letting it go very far though. 1:20 left in this second period. 1:15 left in our penalty kill. All right, Ryu looks to get that up to Alexander. Whoa, that goes just past the net. All right, Goral's gonna scoop that up. So we're gonna have both Krupskis come out along with Johnson and Regal. 51 seconds left in this period. 49 seconds left in your Rebels penalty. Rebels need to stay out of the box. Right, Swift looking to set something up. All right, Goral gonna make a save. Make another save, I should say. All right, ooh, Krupski gonna pick it up. Here goes Peyton Krupski. Yeah! Peyton Krupski with the short-handed goal. She buries it, folks. Putting your Rebels up 4-3. What a beauty of a goal by Peyton Krupski. Short-handed. What a good job by Peyton. Oh, I just talked about wanting a short-handed goal. Gotta go give Goral some love, of course, who's been doing a good job keeping it out of the net. All right, Brooklyn gonna take the face off. All right, Swift gonna bring it in. They're still on a power play for 24 more seconds. All right, Regal gonna take it. She looks to get it out. That's kept in by Swift. They've been doing a good job holding the line. All right, that's fired through. Brooklyn looking to get it out. Regal's gonna send it down the ice. And that's gonna, looks like, kill this penalty. All right, Rebels, oh my goodness, okay. 4 seconds left in the penalty to Duchak. 6 seconds left in this period. Rebels gonna start the next period on a power play. All right, we've got Sitch and Kovacs out, along with Regal and Johnson. So 4-on-4 here. This should finish this penalty, I feel like, or this period. All right, your Rebels gonna go into the second period up 4-2, thanks to 2 from Duchak and 2 from Krupskis. I'm gonna put you on mute. All right, everybody, here we go. Period number 3. 20 minutes. Nice, fresh, clean ice for your Rebels. They're up 4-2 thanks to 2 goals by Peyton Krupski and 2 goals by Duchek. Speaking of Duchek, she's going to bring the puck in the zone. Your Rebels on a power play. Oh, Sumner's offside. Your Rebels on a power play to start this period off. There was a slashing period, or there was a slashing penalty, I'm sorry. Did these guys? All right, 4-on-5. Yikes. Lots of penalty trouble for your Rebels. All right, Rebels up 4-2, but gotta stay the heck out of the box. All right, we've got Sitch and Regal and Thack out. Not Thack, I'm sorry, she's in the box. Regal and Johnson. Oh, geez. Okay, you can't see that because I got a freaking lines person in my way. Sorry. All right, Rebels looking to get it out. Thack shouldn't be in there much longer. Oh my God, Rebels again to the penalty box. This non-stop parade of penalties. Goral gonna steer that one to the side. Johnson gonna touch it. All right, looks like we're gonna have interference. The boys are losing already? Oh, nice. Okay, I don't know. The whole penalty box is filled with Rebels. We've got Thack, Brooklyn Krupski, Goral with the huge save. So we've got Thack, Brooklyn Krupski, and Johnson. They have 1 penalty, so it's 4-on-3. Thack is done with 17 seconds left, but she won't be able to come out because that's when Johnson's penalty is going to start. Their penalty's done in 19 seconds. Whew. We should be real good at these 5-on-3s since there has been a significant number of them over the last 4 games. Goral with another big save, keeping it out of the net. All right, we're going to have Sumner's come out. Thack is out of the box. So now we are going to have Johnson's penalty will start now. So 5-on-3 for the next, 4-on-3 for the next 5 seconds. Then it'll be 5-on-3. All right, good block. Sumner's making that go in the air. Looks like we're going to have Kovacs out next. This lady's hand on the penalty box is probably very tired. Oh my goodness, 15:02 left in this third period. Yours Rebels up 4-2, but in a ton of penalty trouble this period. All right, they're gonna send it down, so we're gonna have 5-on-3 for the next 22 seconds. All right, Sumner's breaks up that play. Swift looking to bring it in. They are offside, so we're gonna have a face-off right in front of the Rebels bench. Sumner's doing a good job along with Ryu and Thaco. 14 seconds left in our 5-on-3. Their 5-on-3, I should say, not our 5-on-3. Oh, I just moved so you wouldn't be in my way. Ooh. All right, and they're going to pick that top corner. Rebels up 4-3. We're going to have All right, we're going to have 5-on-5 now, hockey for a little bit, ideally for a while here. All right. All right, we're going to have the line of Perot, Duchek, and Olenek come out. And we're going to have College Ajax and McPherson. Rebels still need to keep the play going here. Stay the heck out of the box. It's been a problem in these last 4 games. I'm not sure what's happening here. We have last change, so I don't know why that was allowed, but okay. All right, Pro gonna take the face off. That's gonna come over to McPherson. Just comes off of her stick. Olenek's gonna pick it up. She's gonna send that towards the net. Their goalie's gonna kick that one out to the side. Big rebound. Duchek steps up. She's gonna send that down. All right, that's gonna be flipped down the ice. McPherson is hustling. She does a great job. Oh, it comes off of her stick though. College Ajax there to help her out. College Ajax gonna try and get it up for Duchek. A little far for her. Oh, Sumners is gonna block that. She keeps it in. She's got Olenek right out front, but she's not able to get a pass off. Olenek gonna try and get that back. She's covered up though. All right, College Ajax gonna send that through. Sumner's hustling. All right, Olenek to the box, it looks like. All right, that's going to be a 4-minute penalty, it looks like. I think it might have been a spearing, maybe. All right, Alexander gonna take the face off. All right, that comes over to Swift. We got 4 minutes to kill here. 13:34 left in this third period. Oh my God, another penalty to your Rebels coming up. All right, Sumners is going to touch it. All right, Johnson going to go join her buddy. Ooh, we have a 5-on-3 here. All right. 3:27 left in the penalty to Olenek. A fresh 2-2 Johnson. Gorel makes a good save. Puck gonna come out of the zone. I didn't even tell you who we have out. We have Thak, Ryu, and Stitch out to try and kill this insanely long 5-on-3. All right, Swift to the box. At least. All right, 4-on-3 for Swift. 2:48 left in the first, or in the penalty to Olenek. She had a 4 for spearing. 1:21 left in the penalty to Johnson. 2 minutes to Swift. So there for a 5-on-3 for a little bit here. 4 on 3, I'm sorry. We've got Krupski and Ryu in fact, I'm sorry. All right, Goral gonna cover that one up. All right, Swift gonna keep it in. They're gonna fire that through. Goral with the big save. Oh, sorry, this is in my way here. Big block by Thak. She's gonna fire it down the ice. Krupski wants a change, so Kovacs is gonna come out. 30 seconds left in this 4 on 3, then we're gonna have a 4 on 5 for your Rebels. Oh, College Ajax steps up. Kovacs battling for it. Johnson coming out in 15 seconds, 53 seconds left in their penalty. Oh, sorry. Goral makes a good save just in time for Johnson to come out. So we're gonna have Regal and Thak along with we need one more person out there, you guys. One more person. All right, Perot's gonna come out. I don't think they realized Johnson's penalty was over. 1:24 left in the penalty to Olenek. 36 seconds left in the penalty to Swift. All right, Krupski gonna send that down. That's icing though. Shoot. We're even strength here. .56 left in this third period. We got some 4 on 4 action for a little bit. Oh, a parade of penalties to the box for your Rebels. Olenek in there for another 1:09, and they're in there for another 18 seconds. Oh, that puck is knocked away. Goral with a big save. Got to get it out of there, girls, though. All right, puck chipped over to the side. All right, Perot gonna pick it up. She looks to get it out. She's got a dark jersey all over her. Woo! Leah Thak steps up. All right, Perot does an excellent job. All right, Thak gonna send that in. So we've got 5 on 4 for Swift for the next 33 seconds. Now we can ice it. All right, Swift gonna bring it in. They're gonna look to set something up. Duchak and Peyton Krupski out here. Oh. Goral with the huge save. Swift right on the doorstep. All right, wow, puck's gonna come over to Duchak. Duchak gonna look to get it down. All right, Duchak gonna send that down the ice. All right, that's gonna kill the longest penalty in the world to Olenek. So we're gonna have Sumner's, Olenek, and Duchak out along with Regal and who else is out? Johnson, sorry. All right, Sumner's, Olenek gonna go battle. Duchak's right in there too. Ah, oh my God, this ref is nonstop in my way. All right, puck gonna come down the ice. Johnson gonna hustle. Everybody at regular strength here after a number of penalties for your Rebels. And Swift too. All right, puck gonna come up to Krupski. Krupski's gonna take it up. We got Krupski and Olenek. All right, Brooklyn Krupski down with it. She's going to get that over to McPherson, who gets that out front. Oh, couldn't quite get a good shot off. All right, Olenek going to chase. Brooklyn Krupski in there too. Rebels looking to keep it in. Olenek and Brooklyn helping out. All right, puck going to go into the corner. All right, Swift going to get it out of the zone. Got to get through. Oh my God, Brooklyn right after the linesman. All right, College Ajax gets it up to Krupski, who's picked up by Krupski, to Olenek, to Krupski. Oh my goodness, bouncing puck for your girls. All right, Thak just gonna get it in. All right, we're gonna have Sitch come out. She's gonna join both Krupskis. We have McPherson and College Ajax on D. We are finally at regular strength after what feels like 6 days playing shorthanded. Puck to College Ajax. She's gonna, oh, that's tipped high. Krupski and McPherson want to change, so we're gonna have that along with, oh, Sumner's almost, Lydia. All right, I was busy seeing who was out here. All these lines are just a mess from these penalties. All right, Swift gonna bring it out of the zone. Leah Thak gonna do a good job knocking it away. All right, Sitch with it. She's gonna get that up. All right, that's fired through, stopped by a Rebels defender. Oh my God, goal with the beautiful save. All right, who do we have out here now? We've got Johnson and Regal. Swift looked to get it out front. That play's broken up. Woo, big block. So we've got Alexander, Kovacs, and Sumners, I believe. Yeah, Sumners wants a change. Out comes Pro. Holy crap. Johnson with the rifle of a pass over to her D partner, Regal. Regal gonna get that out. That's picked up by Swift, though. She's gonna come through a few people. Ah! 6:36 left in this game. Your Rebels up only by 1 goal, up 4-3. All right, Swift keep doing a good job keeping it in. Rebels looking to get it the heck out. In comes Pro to help out Alexander. Swift gonna come away with it. Alexander's chasing. Woo! Goro with the big save! Oh my God! Woo! No goal here, folks. Probably because they're laying in the crease. Oh my God. All right, Rebels gonna clear that crease. All right. Johnson of the box, it looks like. Sorry, I keep telling you guys it's 4-3, but it's 5-3. I forget. Sitch had a goal this period. I'm sorry. 5-3 for your Rebels. All right. Johnson of the box. She's just got 2, it looks like. Lori gonna have a conversation with the ref? right, sorry. Oh, good. 2 in the box. All right, 5 on 3. It looks like for Swift again. I can't even keep up with this. I actually didn't. Oh, sorry. Someone is serving, I think, Johnson's penalty. But it's just 5 on 4. Go! Oh. All right, they're going to connect there. All right, Duchek going to come out of the box. We're now 5-4. All right, 5:58 left in this period. Your Rebels up 5-4. All right, back to full strength. I think Johnson might be serving something for a little bit. But we're at even strength at least again. All right, we got both Krupskis and Sitch out here. They're looking to get that 2-goal lead back. 2 power play goals by Swift. All right, play broken up by your Rebels. Oh, Sitch with a nice shot. Their goalie gloves it. Can't hang on to it, but still keeps it out of the net. That's the most important thing. All right, Sitch gonna pick that up. All right, Swift gonna bring it out of the zone. All right, Ryu, she's gonna get that over to Sitch. Sitch looking to get that up. Oh my goodness. All right, Sitch does get it up. Here goes Krupski. Here goes Peyton Krupski with it. Oh, and their goalie makes a good save. All right, so we're gonna have Perot, Olenek, and Duchek, along with Regal and College Ajax. Oh! Your Rebels up only by 1, 5-4 in the parade of penalties to the box, I tell you. Oh, Duchek looking to get it over to Olenek. Regal's gonna step up, she keeps it in. Oh, puck gets just past Regal, but that's okay. Here comes College Ajax. Your Rebels up 5-4. All right, Regal with it. Oh, it takes a funny bounce. 4:34 left in this game. All right, Perot looking to get it over for Olenek. She's got a dark jersey all over her. Rebels need to be careful to stay out of the box. Anything and everything is being called here, it looks like. All right, we're going to have a face-off right in front of Goral. We're going to have Sumners, Kovacs, and Alexander out, along with College Ajax and Regal, it looks like. This ref not putting up with anything today. I cannot imagine how many penalties there are in that score sheet. There's been lots of penalties both ways, but your Rebels, a joke that they should be pretty good at that 5-on-3. All right, Regal gonna pick it up. She sees Kovacs coming, comes out of the zone. What? How did you wave that off? Oh, they must have come out. All right, College Ajax with it. Oh, it's behind for Kovacs. Kovacs out to Sumners. Kovacs gonna send it in. Sumners wants a change, so out comes Peyton. Oh, Brooklyn on her way out as well. All right, Rebels gonna hustle. Woo, that goes just past Goral. McPherson's there. Krupski looking to get it out. Swift doing a good job holding the line. As I say that, it comes out. All right, they're gonna bring it back in. All right, Thack with it. She looks to flip it out. That's kept in though. All right, Goral gonna make a good save. McPherson gonna get it out from in front of the net. Ooh, Goral with the big save. Good job by Maddie keeping it out of the net. We're gonna have Perot and Olenek, Duchek out along with College Ajax. And, no, hang on. Who's out there? Okay, I lied. Same line, staying on. And we're gonna have Thak and Ryu. All right. Swift looking to set something up. Rebels looking to stop it. Oh my goodness. All right, Sitch is gonna come away with it. She's gonna get that up to Krupski. All right, Thak gonna pick it up out of nowhere. She sends it back in. All right, Brooklyn Krupski's hustling. We got Johnson. She's out of the box now. There were coincidentals there. And then we had an extra one. It looks like, all right, Brooklyn just past the net. Sitch working hard in there. All right. All right, Ryu hustles to get in the way to break up that play. What a good job by Maya Ryu. She's going to take it up herself. She's going to get that to Olenek. Olenek's going to shovel that in for the dump and chase so the rest of her line can come out. We're going to have Duchak and Olenek come out. Johnson and Regal on D. Duchak picking that one up. She's got 2 goals for this game. All right, Duchak looking to send it back in. She gets it up. Oh, Perot almost there. Stick not quite long enough. All right, that's going to be chipped down to Johnson. Johnson going to get that up. Duchak's going to pick it up. She's got 2 goals so far. She, drills the post. Duchak looking for her 3rd. She rifles that. Nobody's going to be able to put that in. That came out like a freaking shotgun. All right, 1:42 left in this game. All right, Duchak does a good job getting it out. Regal sends it out too. All right, Swift gonna get it in the zone. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Allie Regal stopping that from going anywhere. Oh my goodness. All right, Olenek being a bother. Puck gonna come through. Not sure what happened there. All right, timeout it looks like. All right. 1:14 left in this game. Swift goalie still in net. Your Rebels up 5-4. I lied. Swift goalie out of the net. We're going to have Sitch, Krupski, Johnson, and I believe call it J-Jack out. All right. All right, Rebels got to keep it in this zone. Keep it out of our end. 1 minute left in this game. Your Rebels up 5-4. Looking to keep the pressure on. Oh, Krupski does a good job keeping it in. She fires it towards the net. That's blocked by a Swift Current player. All right, puck comes out. Sitch, just past the net. 44 seconds left. Rebels doing an excellent job keeping it in the Swift Current zone. We do not want it out. We got a 6-on-5 happening here. All right, Johnson's going to pick up that. Krupski going to fire that through. 30 seconds left in this game, folks. Your Rebels up 5-4. Why do these girls make this stressful? All right. Swift going to bring it out of the zone. Krupski going to knock her off the puck. All right, big block. Puck comes out of the zone. All right, Sitch wants a change. Out comes Kovacs. All right, Brooklyn Krupski gonna pick it up. Oh, that's it. Holy crap, a hard-fought win for your Rebels. Yikes. A ton of penalty trouble for your girls, but they come out on top. 5-4. Why do these girls gotta make it this frickin' stressful? What a good job they did with that very end of the game. Swift goalie did a great job today. All right. See you later. All right, what a good win for your girls. And I believe if my mathing is correct, your Rebels are going to clinch second spot in the South with that win, I believe, if my math is correct. They just needed one win out of the next few games to clinch it, but I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's what happened. All right, next up, I think is until the weekend. I want to say that your girls have another game. Make sure you keep an eye on social media. Amy Gore will keep you updated. All right, everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Have an awesome holiday and a really good week off for everybody.